Today we are looking at the Moto Edge Plus 5G Ultra Wide. This is the 2022 version, and already I'm excited. Look how thick that box is, which typically means they needed a bigger box to put something inside. So we'll put the phone here for a moment, and voila! We got a block. So yes, there's a charger brick inside, and it is Type-C. So you have your C-to-C connection, which is fast charging, and I am really excited that they decided to do this. A lot of folks were upset. Apple starting it, Samsung, Motorola, Pixel, I believe, has actually done it for quite a while with no block or brick. So glad to see that. Thank you, Motorola. Looking in the phone, it's quite a good size. Take this off here. So very similar. It actually reminds me of the LG V60. It is a thicker phone. You have the Edge, which we did a review on. It's a little bit more slender, maybe a little bit more taller. Feels very similar to that. Look at those camera lenses on the back, huh? Looks pretty good. You have your Type-C port, your SD card tray there, your power button on the side, volume up and down, so that stays the same. No buttons there. As far as the stats go, 6.7 inches diagonal. It does have an AM OLED screen, 4800 milliamp battery, Snapdragon 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage space. It is not expandable, so you do not have the capability of putting an SD card in this phone. Now it does say it can come 256 gigs and 12 gigs of RAM, depending on what carrier you go with. Looks like also 512 gigs of RAM as well is available. Again, depending on which carrier, because not all carriers have the same licensing or approval apparently to sell all the configurations of storage. I don't know why. You have your camera, so you have a 50 megapixel main camera, then you have a wide, a macro, and then it says extra camera depth, and then video 8K. A 60 megapixel front camera, weighing in at 6.98 ounces. Dimensions are 6.42 by 2.99 by 0.35. It is running Android version 12. It is a 5G phone. You have a barometer, a fingerprint reader. It says standalone on the side, so that's going to be your fingerprint, or I'm sorry, your power button is going to be your fingerprint sensor. That's typically what they've been doing, although it's not recessed in. On the Edge, it's a little bit of recessed in, so I'm assuming, though, that is your fingerprint sensor, because that's what it says here. You have your Bluetooth, of course, Wi-Fi. It says stylus. This doesn't have a stylus, but I guess maybe it says may not be included. Charges wirelessly and when placed in the back of the phone. So that must be another configuration that they offer, maybe not in the US, possibly. Touchscreen, yes. Dolby Atmos speakers. Mirrorcast. It also has the Ready For with casting in terms of Motorola. Fast charging. Then it says 30 watt charger included. So great that they included a charger brick. Great that it's a C brick, a Type-C connector. And even greater that it's 30 watts. So that's a very, very decent charger for fast charging. So pluses on all ends there. Wireless charging, finally. I was sad when the Moto Edge did not have wireless charging. The Edge Plus does. So that's a big bonus right there. A lot of folks down the road, what happens? This port fails, and so they lean back on that wireless charging. That's how they're able to keep their phone going. So I think that's great that Motorola put that technology into this phone. HD voice, yes. Speakerphone, yes. So great phone. We're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on and get it into the setup mode and into where we can show you what we do. And here we have inside the actual phone, see your SIM card tray, your Type-C port, your power, which is also your fingerprint sensor, volume up, volume down. Check out those camera lenses. That is impressive. So you have your square, your circle, your back button. Actually into the phone, you have your Google, which if you hard press into the screen, you can do home settings, and if you wanted, you could actually turn the Google feed off. So now it's not there anymore. And then of course, if you put an app over here, then you'll have another window. So scroll down. You've got all your different options here. Power sharing. Pay attention to that. We're going to go over that in a little bit. Of course, you can edit them. See all the different ones that you have access to. You have your settings. So system navigation. If you wanted, you can actually do gesture navigation, which does the bar at the bottom, or you can do your 3-button. Whichever you choose. System updates. Most likely it's going to have updates. No, Android version 12. Cool. So that's good. It's shipping with the most recent. Go into YouTube. See how well speakers are.
Hello everyone, Jon the Wireless Guy with Ron from Radiant Technology Solutions. And Ron, so tell us about what you guys do.
Well, we are a small business IT service provider. We work primarily business to business, and we help the small business owners relieve some of that stress.
So very good speakers. That was very loud and surprising. You have your camera, do not now, 10x, 5x. So not bad. Get your portrait, photo, your video, slow motion, your pro. Oh, this is where you can really get into it here. And then you have more. So you can scan codes, I guess, as far as like QR codes or sales items. Cutout, cinemagraph, panorama, group selfie. So a lot of different things there. And you have your settings. So your smart app tray, easily find the apps you need. Personalized suggestions from your favorite apps powered by Branch. Huh, okay. So hyperlocal weather wherever you are. Lots of things here. Of course, you can hit that square, then get rid of all those items. So suggested links, then the rest of your apps. Let's check out Powershare. So power sharing. Power sharing setup. Easily charge another device with your phone. First, place your phone face down on a flat surface. Connect another device. Next, place a compatible device on top of your phone. You'll feel a short buzz when the devices connect. Phone placement for best results when charging another phone. Position the devices as shown above. So not only does this have wireless charging, which I know in this day and age you would think, yeah, why would it not? But hey, the previous One, the Moto Edge, not the Plus, but the Moto Edge did not have wireless charging. So we put the phone down, and let's take a look here and see. There we go. That's a little mod I have on my phone. Did you hear what it said? Here, let's try it again. Charging. So when I have it charged, plugged into charging, it says charging. Oh, the little things, right? So that is amazing. I was not expecting this phone to have this. Came out initially in the Samsung phone, and it is in the Google Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro as well, which was surprising. You don't really hear too much about it. I think it's great. Say you have someone running low on power and you've got enough, you're like, hey, I got 93%, put your phone down, they can put their phone right on yours and charge it. I think it is so cool. Now, we tried with Pixel and the Apple Watch, and I highly doubt this is going to work, and it does not. That's okay. We expected it not to charge. But hey, I mean, you can charge another phone. Really anything that can charge wirelessly, except for an Apple Watch. I don't know if you could do a Samsung Galaxy Watch or a Fossil Watch. That would be good to know. If you do know that, let me know. That would be cool to hear if maybe you've been able to either charge it on this particular phone or on the Pixel 6 or on the Samsung with that Powershare. So power sharing is off. It turns off after a little bit. So all in all, this is a really solid phone. I think price points in the 900s, depending on what configuration you get and obviously which wireless carrier you are with, but definitely a solid phone. If you have this phone, let me know what you think of it. And as always, like, share, subscribe. We're working on 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel. And we're working on building up our TikTok as well. Our links are in the description. So please like, share, subscribe. Please, please, please. We appreciate each and every one of you that have already and continue to support us. And make it a great day.